Garnez has joined the live over here. Uh, Yo, can I manually do it? Let's see. Go live. Connecting streaming software to go live. Connect me. Connect me. Got it on IG. Yeah, if you're new over here on TikTok, just drop your questions in the chat and I will give you some herbal suggestions for it. All right, so I sound good on IG. Boom. Okay. Next up, let's check out the book. I should be okay. I'm on the desktop. Usually I'm okay on desktop. Yeah, good on Facebook. Ha 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 ha. YouTube. Oh, YouTube. See how I am on the tube. Good over there on the tube. What we got? X. I don't know if X will pop up. I always forget. Oh, wow. Wow. Can't do it on X. I ain't tripping there. Something about a premium account. I got to double check that. All right. I ain't even tripping. No X today. I ain't even popping over there anyway. All right. On Twitch. I say I cold and cleanse. Do you book consultations with customers? Yeah, I book consultations. Go over to my website, herbmant.com. So Herbman and then T, E as an echo, A as an alpha.com. And there you can book a consultation with me. Boom. All right. And then live on the Twitch. Okay. So first question of today is oh, what's the do you book consultations? Yes, I do. What's the best herb to get your cold and clean? Just keep with the colon cleansing questions. Good day. Yo, I cannot pronounce that name. I just say Abdul. Well, actually, I probably could. Abdul Fatah. The last one, I don't know how to do the double J. But yeah, good day to you too. So how to cleanse your colon? Typically, you would look into herbs that have a laxative action, right? So you want to stimulate your colon. Laxatives can help to stimulate your colon's function, or basically peristalsis, to push waste out. Some examples of herbs that can do this are Cascara sagrada, yellow dock root, and also Cinepod, if I'm not mistaken. And that's from just laxative. But if you're talking about just eliminating waste, also you got to look into reducing inflammation, restoring the flora or bacteria, etc. Then you got to look into your adrenal glands, other herbs that have a demoscin action, and all that good stuff. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. You are welcome, Samantha. Oh, what about ginger root? So ginger, it stimulates your digestive function. So when looking at ginger, now you start to promote the function of your digestive organs, such as stomach, liver, pancreas, small bowels, etc. When you have healthy digestive function, it will end up cleansing your colon. So ginger more so, it's hot. It stimulates circulation. It also promotes sweating. So basically, it promotes. You can say it promotes lymph flow. So yeah, ginger can help to quote unquote cleanse your colon. The key to cleansing your colon is not to have stuff sitting in there for too long. A lot of it has something to do with how you combine your foods. So, for example, if you're eating hamburgers, or sandwiches, basically meat and a complex carb, is going to slow down digestion. If you're eating just bread, digestion will become sluggish. If you're eating only meat, digestion can become sluggish. So what you want to do is, I mean, like a cheat sheet is adding ginger before you, consuming ginger before you eat, or having ginger tea before you eat to help speed up digestion. So your digestive system can work in overdrive in a sense to push out the carbs or protein to help move it along faster, not push it out, but help to move it along faster. Is it okay to drink my herb teas cold? I made a gallon of it versus boiling a hot cup every day. It depends on what it is. I mean, you do have cold infusions. You can drink tea in a cold infusion. Now, will you get the same benefits, or will it be as strong as if it was heated up? It depends. And typically, when you, let's say, if you were to, uh, let's say, do a hot infusion and then store it, you probably have about 2 to 3 days anyway on before it loses potency completely. So it just varies on what teas you're actually using. But yeah, you can consume teas cold. Good evening, Fro Brovo. Dr. Sabi. What about Dr. Sabi? How to heal teeth. So first understand, what do you need to heal the teeth? Of course, teeth are bones, so you will want something to strengthen the bones. But also too, you want, I hope you're not referring to me as I'm not Dr. Sabi. You know, you want something to help heal the bones. So you can look, yeah, it's different ways to approach it. On one hand, you have herbs like comfrey, or what is it called? Knit bone. There we go. I was trying to remember that on a few lives ago, but you have something like knit bone that can promote bone health. Also, horsetail, oat straw, all those can help with teeth health. But ultimately, the teeth, they want nutrition, and they want nutrition in, or blood in, and they also want waste out. So it comes back down to detoxing, you know. But typically, horsetail, oat straw, all those things can help with strengthening the teeth. But you got to eliminate the waste. You got to cleanse the mouth. Like, because for example, if you got a lot of bacteria in the mouth, you want herbs like cinnamon or golden seal or cloves if you have any type of pain. I'm not a supplement guy, but I see here calcium and vitamin D and magnesium, low sugar. Yeah, so a lot of it has to do with really nutrition in, waste out. Of course, excess sugar, whether it be complex carbs or just carbs, like a lot of fruit, it can lead to the deterioration of your teeth. Basically, teeth can begin to rot. So you got to make sure you're moving nutrition in and waste out. The more nutrition you bring into your body, of course, the more your cells are going to burn, or your cells are going to become more active, creating more waste. This waste got to be moved out. So you're eating a lot of nutrition. Of course, you got to make sure you're brushing your teeth, you know. But of course, too, adding things like golden seal, cinnamon bark, meadow sweet, etc., white oak bark, all those can help to really strengthen the mouth. That's what you want. I am presently experiencing these symptoms. One, severe headache, tingling in my palms, foot dizziness, fatigue, nausea. Yeah, so severe headache, could be some vessel constrictions going on, tingling in my palms. So definitely nerves, but going back to circulation, and foot. So circulation issue, the nerves are being affected, dizziness, fatigue, nausea. Yeah, so severe headache and dizziness can go together. Nausea, digestive fatigue. Yeah, I was diagnosed with inflammatory colitis and lately high cholesterol, but don't know if I get all these symptoms from it. Yeah, so inflammatory colitis, so inflammation of the colon. What could be happening is that you got a blockage in your transverse colon, which could be causing these severe headaches, right? So it could be leading you to, let's say, poor head function. To keep it simple, this can then lead to the fatigue. Reason being, in your head, you have a hypothalamus gland. Long story short, the hypothalamus gland can affect your adrenal glands, which is the reason for the fatigue. So just a lot of you have digestive issues as well as neurological problems and also endocrine issues as well. But it all started with you not eliminating your waste properly. So could be a lot of constipation in combination with let's just say excess protein causing a blockage in your kidneys. So poor cellular waste elimination and also poor digestive elimination. That's really what it comes down to. You got to start eliminating the waste better. And then high cholesterol, of course, a lot of stress can lead to a lot of cholesterol. Overworking your adrenal glands. Basically, always being in stressful situations, your adrenal glands are always going to be working, which leads to high cholesterol. Your liver produces about 80% of the body's cholesterol. The liver, you can link that right back to the digestive system not being, let's say healthy. So you definitely want to restore balance to your digestive system, endocrine system, and your nervous system. And I say systems because you got to look at them as a whole. But at the root of it, you got to make sure you're getting proper bowel movements daily and also kidney filtration going. And you can do that with herbs. So typically, uh, diuretics are great herbs to promote kidney function. Some examples would be uva ursi, corn silk, also marshmallow, parsley. So diuretic actions. Herbs that can help with reducing inflammation in the colon have a demulcent action. Slippery elm bark, licorice root. A great herb for you actually would be licorice root. I'm drinking on some right now. Licorice root. So it has demulcent actions. Can be used to, let's say, reduce inflammation in the bowels. Really, the entire gastrointestinal tract. It also has adrenal tonic effects to help increase to help you get more energy. And then even with the severe headaches, I mean, a nice blend you can use for severe headaches is St. John's wort, turmeric, and white willow bark. That can definitely help there. Can I drink nettle tea cold and get same benefits? I don't think so. I don't think so. How do you strengthen the kidneys and adrenal glands? So from a herbal standpoint, you have herbs that are considered to have tonic actions toward the kidneys can be used to strengthen the kidneys. Two examples of these herbs would be stinging nettle leaf and also cordyceps mushrooms. An herb that you can use to strengthen your adrenal glands, or two of them. One would be licorice root. Another would be schisandra berry. So licorice root, schisandra berry for the adrenals, and then stinging nettle leaf as well as cordyceps mushrooms to help strengthen your kidneys. I juice every day with beets, bananas, berries. Yeah. So what is your goal? I know beets are said to help promote kidney function. Bananas being nutritious, and of course berries the same, good for hydration and also astringency. But question for you, Alex: Do you ever feel nauseous after doing that? I'm just curious. Inflammation of the ears and sinuses. Check out golden seal root. Look into golden seal root. Inflammation of the ears and sinuses. What herb can take place of pain medicine after dental surgery? It varies. So it depends on how severe. But what comes to mind are things like meadow sweet. So the herbs will have a analgesic action. So meadow sweet may help. White willow bark may help. Saint John's wort could help. What is your suggestion for big fibroids? It's painful. You got to promote detoxification. So you gotta focus on moving lymph to reduce those. You can say tumors or excess. Uh, uh, to reduce the accumulation of cells in the area. So you just got to move lymph. Work on moving lymph. That is definitely the key. So some herbs that can help will be herbs for your kidneys, adrenals, as well as your skin. So some herbs for your skin: horsetail, gotu kola. Adrenals could be Siberian ginseng can help there. And then for your kidneys, dog grass, hydrangea root, parsley, etc. All those can help. What's good for mood and energy for premenopause? So mood, anytime mood, emotions, that's endocrine system down, energy, adrenal glands. Look into licorice root, Siberian ginseng, or just check out Siberian ginseng and oat straw, also called Avena sativa. So Siberian ginseng and oat straw, those could definitely help. Inflammation in the face and tummy. Is that more so on the skin? Check out gotu kola. It's great for reducing systemic inflammation. Definitely look into oat straw, but what is most likely the problem is just lymphatic stagnation. S. Williams, thank you. You are welcome. What would help with blood circulation? So you have herbs that can be used to promote blood flow. Two of them would be gotu kola or gotu kola and ginkgo leaf. Both can help to promote the circulation of blood. Some herbs for the lungs. So mullein leaf is pretty neutral for the lungs. Check out lobelia for the lungs and potentially some pleurisy root. So uh, lobelia is more of an expectorant. Uh, pleurisy root is more so for lung pain. And then mullein leaf is like a gentle expectorant. And then also you have marshmallow leaf for potentially soothing the lungs. Chest pain and difficulty breathing. So I say start with something gentle like mullein leaf for the chest pain, but hopefully it's not because of something like GERD, you know, then you will more so want to look into herbs for the digestive system because you got acid reflux going on. But typically herbs for pain in general, St. John's wort and white willow bark. But difficulty breathing, weak adrenal glands. So licorice root could be of some benefit. So check out licorice root or adaptogens for the adrenals. Those could definitely help. It's good for pain if you want to come off pain meds. Thanks. You're welcome. HS, right? So HS, skin issues. For the skin, check out horsetail. Also gotu kola and even some sarsaparilla root and or sarsaparilla root for skin issues. But understand if you're having skin problems, you also want to look at herbs for your thyroid or just endocrine system. Just think endocrine system. So if you're having skin issues, look at herbs for your endocrine system. A great herb to promote your entire endocrine system's function is Siberian ginseng. Then also herbs for your liver. An herb that is considered to be a tonic to the liver is Oregon grapefruit. So look into Oregon grapefruit for the liver, Siberian ginseng for the endocrine system, and also some horsetail or sarsaparilla or gotu kola for the skin. But keep in mind, you got to think holistic too. So, for example, I'm giving you herbs for, let's say, these specific areas that you want to, let's say, heal, right? But ultimately, you got to promote detoxification or promote the elimination of your waste. This could be cellular waste as well as your digestive waste, right? You got to make sure this waste is moving out because this waste is hot, right? If waste sits in your body for too long, it's going to start to irritate things. Specifically, it's going to irritate your cells. Once your cells are irritated long enough, they will become inflamed. Once these cells are inflamed long enough, they will begin to deteriorate or degenerate, leading to things you don't want, all sorts of problems, peripheral neuropathy, things like cancer, etc. Tumors, fibroids, all that stuff no one wants. How do you feel about moringa? I don't talk much about it. I don't use it, so I don't really mention it at all. Hello, brother. What's going on, Rico? Part of the reason why I don't really mention moringa because it was like, I don't know, what was it buzzing about 2 years ago? So I kind of stay away from hyped herbs. Like moringa is one of them. Another is green green walnut hull. Another is turmeric. I don't mention turmeric that much. I don't talk about ginger that much unless someone brings it up. Um, it's a few more I can't think of. The Shilajit one. I try to stay away from them. For constipation, so typically herbs for constipation, laxatives can help. Check out yellow dock root. Typically, herbs that have a laxative action or stimulates your liver is what you would want to help, alleviate constipation. So herbs for the liver, herbs that have a laxative action, but also too herbs for your adrenal glands can help with constipation as well. And again, this is from a herbal perspective. Food can help. I mean, if you're into enemas, that will help too. But of course, an enema is a temporary fix. It's more so a lifestyle change is what you're looking for. Oh, okay. Momo, I guess you didn't get it the last time. All right. So what's good for pain? I want to come off pain meds. So um, typically an herb that is great for nerve pain is St. John's wort. And usually you want to look for this herbal action in herbs. They have a relaxant nervine effect. So relaxant nervine or even tropho-restoratives. So St. John's wort can help. I keep wanting to say California poppy, but don't quote me on that. So you have relaxant nervines, also, herbs that have a sedative type action that could help. But the ones I'm going to mention, you got St. John's wort. Check out skullcap. That could give you some potential relief, but also some herbs that are known for pain, specifically St. John's wort, but also white willow bark that can help with pain. So definitely check out those two. White willow bark is more so of a long-term effect. And keep in mind when dealing with pain, it just you got to move lymph. Too much waste has accumulated, in certain areas in your body, whether it be on the adrenal glands, around the stomach, in the bowels, etc. All right, no problem. You're welcome. Nice live, bro. I love herbal solutions. Thank you, Alkaline Herbs. Love the name, man. Alkaline Herbs. Blue vervain. Yeah, so blue vervain, yeah, it can help with neurological issues. It's great for the nerves. It also has bitter actions, so it's great for promoting the digestive system's function as well. Hmm. I got a bunch of it. I just never used it. I'm more so for the nerves. I'm more so skullcap, oat straw, sometimes bacopa, and then for the digestive system, shoot, marshmallow root, slippery elm bark, chamomile flowers, etc. Each peace king, each one teach one. May you learn truth so you can teach it. Yeah, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yeah, you know what? It's an everyday thing. Learning truth. I'm not a big fan of my truth, your truth. It's just but as we grow, it's what do we see as true in this moment? 10 years from now, things tend to change. Our perspectives tend to change. You're welcome, Momo. Can you make your own electrolyte water? Me, no. I haven't tried. I've not tried to make my own electrolyte water. Herbs for ulcer and gastritis. So check out Demoscent Herbs Fro Brova. Really looking at slippery elm bark. And if you can't get slippery elm bark, try to get marshmallow root. Excuse me. And if you can't get marshmallow root, try some Irish moss or sea moss. And if you can't get that, try some licorice root. But also too, be mindful of what you're eating. Your stomach contains nerves, so you may want to get rid of the gas as well. So on one hand, you have demoscent herbs that can help, like the four I just mentioned: slippery elm bark, marshmallow root, Irish moss, or licorice root. But also too, again, the gas. So carminative herbs like chamomile, flowers, or even some lemon balm. So you won't just be going after how can I, heal from the ulcers. Just think about what caused it in the first place. And typically you'll find uh, we are not eating the right foods. Long story short, we're not keeping things moving in the digestive system and then out of the digestive system. How to cure odor? Eat better. For example, if you go on a fruit fast, you'll notice that your bowels, when you defecate, basically when you poop, it won't smell as bad. It won't have a smell at all. And then the moment you start to eat processed foods, you will begin to smell it in the restroom. It's the equivalent to your armpits or just in general. It's the odor is a way of telling you that something is wrong with what you're putting in your body. You need to stop it and you need to change. So it comes back to diet. You can mask it all you want to, but the moment you start to detox, the odor just comes right out. So you just got to clean up on the inside. That's it. And you can do that with just eat more fruits, berries, and melons, and the odor will start to fade away. How do I fix my kidneys? What herbs to use? Yeah. So a client of mine brought this to my attention. She mentioned castor oil pack right to the back. Why? Because the kidneys, sit on your lower back, and castor oil is good for, let's say, pulling things out, or some temporary relief. But from a herbal perspective, you will want herbs to get rid of stones in your kidneys, herbs to strengthen your kidneys. Thank you for the heart, Drea, thank you. I couldn't tell what the name was. Thank you for the gifts. You want herbs for kidney stones. You want herbs to strengthen the kidneys, so make them strong. You want herbs to, let's say, soothe the kidneys, and also herbs to clean the kidneys, right? Not only that, you will want these herbs for your kidneys. Let me make sure. Here we go. Yeah, Rico. Not only would you want herbs for your kidneys, but you'd also want herbs for your adrenal glands. Why? Your adrenal gland sits on top of your kidneys. Your adrenal glands are affected by your kidneys. Your kidneys are affected by your adrenal glands. So you work on them both. And then when you take it a step further, your adrenal glands are part of your endocrine system. Think holistic, go after the entire endocrine system. Endocrine system goes down, adrenal glands goes down. But just to be real specific, going back to the kidneys, a great herb for kidney stones, look into dog grass. Something to strengthen the kidneys, stinging nettle leaf. You could say something to soothe the kidneys, quote unquote, marshmallow root, and something to clean the kidneys, something like uva ursi leaf or corn silk. So, I'm sure you have herbalists out there now that have a kidney formula that can help. But usually you want to combine, if you're buying a kidney formula from one place, see if they also have an adrenal support formula as well, adrenal gland support formula, or endocrine gland support formula, or some type of energy formula as well. Because when you're talking about fixing the kidneys or fixing anything, you got to clean and then you got to strengthen them. So you got to get the waste away from them, so then you can get nutrition in and start to build them up. Yeah, you're welcome, Fro Brova. Thanks for the follow, Princess. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Drea. All right, salute, salute. Can you please, doctor, suggest me about good digestive enzymes for person have Crohn's disease? Thank you. Now, full disclosure, I'm not a doctor. I'm a herbalist and detox specialist. I'm in the States. You got to go to school to be a doctor. I am not a doctor. So if you still want my, suggestions, just well, I'll give them anyway. Me about good digestive. I'm not a big fan of promoting supplements like digestive enzymes. You have the pancreas, you have pancreatic enzymes. So what I would suggest is promoting the pancreas's function. And you can do this with herbs that have a bitter action. So things like burdock root can help to, promote the pancreas's function. Dandelion root, dandelion leaf can be used to promote the pancreas's function. Keep in mind too, it is a endocrine organ as well. So exocrine is on the digestive side, endocrine is on the endocrine side, the hormonal side. So I'm pretty sure that if one side goes down, it will affect the other. So I would definitely suggest some herbs for the endocrine system. And Siberian ginseng can promote the endocrine system's function as a whole. So Siberian ginseng, burdock root, dandelion leaf, dandelion root, definitely look into that. And then when you're talking about Crohn's, inflammation of the bowels, you definitely want to look into slippery elm bark or some type of uh, herb that has a demulcent action. So slippery elm bark, burdock root. Well, slippery elm bark has the demulcent action. Licorice root may be great if you have low blood pressure or weak adrenal glands. So it's more than just giving your body some enzymes to further break down food, because certain organs aren't doing their job properly. Because after you break down food, your body then has to absorb the food, and whatever it's not absorbing, it got to move it out. And usually, when you're talking about inflammation of the bowels, the adrenal glands are offline because so much constipation has been going on. The adrenal glands controls a function known as peristalsis, basically involuntary muscle contractions going through the entire gastrointestinal tract. So adrenal glands become weak, can lead to more constipation. Constipation leads to waste accumulating in the bowels, or in the colon, causing a backup. Waste accumulates, it irritates, inflames, and then starts to break down tissues. All right, got a high handsome. Thank you, Sakura. Have a Rico to fix your kidneys, a total detox of all the vital organs, then cleans and vitalize. Yeah, I would just say, yep, 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 yep. True, true. Best herbs for polycystic kidney. Yeah, so just to piggyback off of what Alkaline Herb said, it goes back to just detoxing or eliminating waste. You know, best herbs really, you got to get your kidneys back working. So herbs for your kidneys, some like a strong cleansing herb could be uva ursi leaf or juniper berries. More of a tonic herb, a strong tonic herb could be cordyceps mushrooms or full tea. You know, a strong nutritive herb that could potentially help and strengthen the kidneys would be stinging nettle leaf. But ultimately, when you're talking about cysts, now we're talking about the lymphatic system not working properly. Then you have also herbs to move lymph. Whether it be red clover, whether it be cleavers helping out, burdock root, poke root, etc. So you want a blend of herbs. You don't want to just use one herb. But if anything, get herbs for your kidneys and then consume fruit. Fruits can promote the movement of lymph. Where we at on time? 34. Okay. Man, I ran out of licorice root. I gotta go get some more. Oh, okay. Any herb for IC patients, please? IC, IC, IC. Let's see here. IC. Oh, man, I say it all the time. I never refer to it as that, but I guess it's the right one. Yeah. All right. Recurring discomfort or pain in the bladder. Yeah. So check out Kylian, check out marshmallow root. Marshmallow root. Inflammation in the bladder, right? Yep. Marshmallow root. Check that out. That can definitely help. Oh, where we at? You just got my attention. Yeah, bro, I have a formula that reverse kidney damage in 21 days. Yeah, I mean, I can make one myself, but alkaline herb, send me that formula. I'm curious to see what's in it. Yep, I'm definitely curious to see what's in it. Reverse kidney damage. I like that because once we get the kidneys back online and then start to get the lymphatic system moving, I mean, you're basically fixing any and everything. If the body is willing to do it. If it's not so beaten up, it can do it, man. It can definitely do it. But I like that. Yeah, and why no profile pic alkaline herbs? Trying to keep it low key. Yeah, so Chanca Piedra, yeah, that can help get rid of kidney stones. Thank you. I'll try fruits for 3 months to cure odor. All right, yeah, definitely give it a shot, man. And you don't have to go, you know, like if you're gonna try it, just add more fruits in, man. Because a lot of it, again, we're talking about odor. You got to think about what happens if, let's say, proteins get stuck in your system for too long. Just think about an animal that's been, basically deleted, and now it's sitting on the side of the road. It's going to begin to stink. No different than if meat sits inside your body and is not being moved out. It's going to start stinking in your body, and eventually it's going to start coming out through the skin. The skin, when it releases its odor, it's a form of detox. Your skin is considered to be your third kidney. So they ain't got to focus back. Out of focus. Your skin is considered to be your third kidney. So it's trying to get rid of things that the body doesn't want in it. Especially you will start to see excessive sweating if your kidneys fail. You're going to see your skin start to work into overdrive. So I'm saying all that to say, when meat gets stuck in your digestive system, it's going to lead to putrefaction or rotting of deleted tissue. Also, too, if you eat excess sugar, whether it be complex carbs or fruits, when it gets stuck, then that's going to lead to fungus, athlete's foot and all that. So it's important just to keep things moving in and moving out. Then the body's gonna heal itself up. Yes, God, girl, is that the name of the product? I think I missed something. Oh, okay, wow, I got you. You was responding. Yes, God, to God, girl, got you. Months. Good info. Thank you. You are welcome. What's going on, King? My lymph node on my neck swollen, right? Swollen up recently, right? Suggestions, yeah. So it's swollen. So there's a blockage. If it's on the left side of your neck, most likely it's the left kidney that's blocked. If it's on the right side of your neck, most likely it's the right kidney that is blocked. And what I mean by that, by saying blocked, the kidney could be sluggish, or some lymph node or lymph vessels are backed up on that side, and you gotta fix it. So one way would be to get you a good kidney formula and endocrine formula, because when looking at your kidneys health, you want to focus on the kidneys as well as the adrenal glands to give yourself the best chance possible in fixing the problem. But typically, kidneys and adrenals, you definitely want those. And once you get on a good kidney and adrenal formula for about a month or two, then you can start really moving lymph. That way you start to see the swollen lymph node go down. Because if you start to, let's say, consume excess fruits, berries, or melons, as well as, or even a strong lymphatic formula, you're going to see the lymph node in your neck start to get bigger. Reason being, lymph nodes basically collect waste, and you're starting to move waste faster. And because you're moving waste so fast and you don't have the proper channels or the doorways open to move this waste out, is going to accumulate in genetically weak areas. All right, let's go ahead and that's 40 there. All right, piece two. I got one person on the. All right, I'll leave it on. This thing ain't focusing though. I don't want to focus. I just leave it for the audio. Can I eat grapes and watermelons for 3 months to cure odor? No, I can't guarantee you're going to cure it. Reason being, I'm not sure how strong your genetics are. You know, because ultimately, again, when curing this odor, right, you got to make sure the colon is well, your eliminatory organs are working properly. So you got good skin health, good lymphatic function, good kidney health, as well as good colon health. But there's a strong chance, you know, the odor will be significantly reduced. You know, also too, if you're going to eat grapes and watermelons for 3 months, you know, be prepared to lose a lot of weight and look really skinny. But I would definitely add in some herbs too, you know, because understand too, if you eat, let's say those two fruits for an extended period of time, your body is going to get used to it. So you're going to receive some type of blowback or some rejection towards other foods. Your body gonna be like, wait a minute, man, you just put me 3 months on these type of foods. Now you want me to have something else. So just understanding, you know, the proper ways to start something like that, as well as transition back to whatever you were eating. You're welcome, NZ Waki. Yeah, Chris, let me know if you got that information on a swollen lymph node in the neck. Right. Had a good one here. Where was it? I saw something good. Yeah, so exercise helps, especially a rebounder for lymphatic system. Absolutely, yeah. So there's other ways to move lymph other than just consuming herbs. It's just that from Josh, what's up, man? Yes, Mr. President is here. What's up? Yeah, so there are different ways to move lymph other than consuming herbs. I just like to look at it from actual like the causative side because um internally you want to go after the lymph nodes, the lymphatic vessels, the lymphatic organs like the spleen, thymus, etc. But yeah, you can use a rebounder. Massages, they help as well, whether it be a lymphatic massage, full body massage. Sweating can help. So light exercise that can cause sweating. Saunas can help. And the reason I say light exercise is because when we exercise, we're essentially ripping tissue and creating waste. So the heavier you lift, the more waste you're going to create. Now, if you're having a problem with eliminating this waste, that's when your muscles get really tight from all that waste just sitting there. But if you got waste moving, you're going to be less likely to have all that tightness or soreness after you're done working out. But yeah, definitely rebalance can help, massages, saunas, etc. All those can help. Not sure what you mean by intensive care. Oh, you ain't got 1,000 followers to go live. Well, hey man, just post something, man. Keep posting something to go viral and get you 1,000. A herb for fibroid and non-stop bleeding. This thing's still blurry. All right, I'm just gonna take the L. You gotta take the L over there, man. Yeah, so fibroid, basically tumors. You got to detox. So herbs for your kidneys, herbs for your adrenal glands. It's not just going to be one herb. You want to look at herbal formulas. Basically, a herbal formula is a blend of herbs, about 5 to 10 herbs, depending on who you get it from. And nonstop bleeding, typically weak connective tissue. So astringent herbs can help, whether it be white oak bark, maybe some yarrow. I'm not sure exactly where the bleeding is happening, whether it be, you know, colon is the issue. I don't know if the, female reproductive system is the problem. You know, I would assume so. That's the case. But if it is the female repro that's consistently bleeding, uh, part of menstruation is to eliminate waste or something that the body doesn't need. So it could be a way that your body's trying to detox or eliminate the fibroid, honestly. So, and you really got to get your lymphatic system back online. So number one, you can just start by changing your diet. Eat more fruits and vegetables, honestly. But some herbs that can help, herbs for the kidneys, cordyceps mushrooms, uva ursi, juniper berries, etc. So kidney formula is what you want. I'm sure you're not going to write down and remember all the herbs, but definitely a kidney formula is what you want, as well as an adrenal support formula. Female reproductive problems. Typically, there's a weak endocrine system. So hormones are weak. Your endocrine system is responsible for balancing out your hormones. Herbs like Siberian ginseng can help. Schisandra berry, that can help. Oat straw, that can help. Yeah, can you please come again about excess sweating? Yeah, so typically, uh, your skin is considered to be your third kidney. When the two kidneys you have are not working properly, your skin is going to try to compensate for the kidney weakness. So you want to get your kidneys back healthy. That way, the excess sweating can be reduced. And the way you get the kidneys back online is by taking herbs for your kidneys as well as herbs for your adrenal glands. So some examples of these would be parsley or dandelion leaf or corn silk or juniper berries, etc. Some examples of herbs that benefits your adrenal glands, they have an adaptogen action. So schisandra berry, oat straw, Siberian ginseng, sumac root, holy basil, etc. But the biggest thing again is the kidneys are weak. And typically what can cause weak kidneys is excess protein. So the standard American diet, you got to have protein in every meal, that sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, alkaline herbs, definitely get those followers up, man, and get that formula out. I'm not a big, I mean, I have herbs behind me. That's more so for personal and family use. But I mean, it's a pain. Shout out to everybody making their formulas and selling them because there's work behind the scenes being put in. Hi, any suggestions for severe acid reflux? Yeah. So look into check out chamomile flowers. Look at some slippery elm bark. And also too, it could be that the acid reflux. So chamomile flowers is more so for the gas and reducing spasms in the stomach. Slippery elm bark is more so if there's any type of ulcers in the stomach or potential ulcers that might be forming in the esophagus. I doubt it, but also too, you have a sphincter muscle that could have gotten weak, and that's typically connective tissue. Now, you may add in some white oak bark. It's astringent, and anything it touches, it can tone and tighten it up. But it's definitely an acid problem, a systemic acid problem, if you ask me. But start with chamomile flower, slippery elm bark, and white oak bark. Those could definitely help. But two, try not to always eat until you're full. That can cause acid to come up into the esophagus. But when dealing with connective tissue problems, you want to look at your endocrine system, specifically your parathyroid gland. So look into some Siberian ginseng for promoting the endocrine system's function, or some Avena sativa, or some basil. All right, so what you got for cleansing both liver and kidney? I mean, it said that you have what red clover blossoms can be used to detox the liver, but when you're talking about detoxing, period, you're talking about moving lymph. The lymphatic system is systemic. The herbs are not going to be saying, I'm just going to only cleanse the liver. I'm going to only cleanse the kidneys. I'm going to only cleanse your pituitary gland. That's not how it works. What the herbs are going to do, wherever they can, wherever it's not blocked, they're going to start to move lymph. And they're going to, you can say, when they're moving lymph, any weak areas you may have, or genetically weak areas you may have, or blockage that you may have, this lymph or waste is going to begin to accumulate in these areas until you remove the blockage. And that's how it works. But typically, the doorways to moving lymph, you have kidneys, skin, kidneys, and your third kidney, which is your skin. You got to make sure those are healthy. When your kidneys go down, your skin try to make up for it. When your kidneys go down and your skin go down, now you got major problems. Now you got things like fibroids, tumors, you know, the zodiac sign, etc. All right, 50 yen, 50 yen. Thank you. Fire is a group of herbs that make up a therapy. Yep, yep. All right. Help for lower leg blood clot. So it just got to promote detoxification. Change what you eat. Eat more fruits, berries, and melons. Definitely want to work on circulation in the lower leg. So horse chestnut is great. Ginkgo leaf is great. You want to promote, strengthening. You could say strengthening the blood, but when you promote detoxification, when you're moving lymph, the lymphatic system essentially cleanses everything in the body: blood, liver, kidneys, gallbladder, pancreas, stomach, all the glands, adrenal glands, pituitary gland, hypothalamus gland, pineal gland, cleanses the brain with the quote unquote lymphatic system. So you just got to get the kidneys working, adrenal glands pumping, and then everything will get back in line. Some herbs for the blood: hawthorn leaf and flower, great for promoting the heart's function. Olive leaf for lowering blood pressure. Cordyceps mushroom is said to be a blood tonic. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. Therapeutic PKG. Inflammation in the colon. Sandy, check out some slippery elm bark. Check out slippery elm bark. So demulcent herbs is what you want. What herbs would you suggest for fluid? My son has to be hospital for it to be removed. Fluid. I'm wait. That's not fluid. That's fueled. What is that? What is that? All right, yeah. So it is fluid. I guess just a typo, right? Yeah, just a typo. Yeah. So excess fluid. I'm assuming that's what you mean, Patricia. Diuretics for the kidneys, basically. What could be happening if there's a fluid buildup? Not only would you want to take herbs for your kidneys, but also for your endocrine system. I mean, anti-diuretic hormone, essentially. So the endocrine system can cause your body, basically can tell the kidneys to withhold fluid. So it seems like there's an imbalance there. So look into holy basil, oat straw, Siberian ginseng. So think of the area you want to focus on. One would be the endocrine system. The other would be your kidneys. All right, we're gonna say peace to over here. Ah, shoot. Dang, I'm tripping. I'm tripping hard. My bad, IG. I'm tripping hard. Dang it, man. My bad. Where we at? Where we at, man? Slack big time. Dang, bro. One of them days, man. My bad, IG. My bad. Where my IG at? Bad. Over here on the top, just focused up. I don't even know what happened over here. I don't see no comments on the IG side. All right, I'm on here now. Let's just go ahead and all right, end it here. Peace. Let's leave it up here. Dang, my bad. I'm a year into severe adrenal fatigue. It's a lot of work. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely a lot of work. It is. It's a lot of work. But just being consistent. Consistency is key. Consistently taking the herbs, consistently trying to work and improve your diet. Was wondering when you were going to talk to. Yo, I messed up big time. Yo, tripping, man. Tripping. My bad. Yeah, I'm over here now. I'm over here now. Basically, I'm live on IG, TikTok, and YouTube. So if you want to see the recording, just go to YouTube. I gotta mute myself. I hear myself talking on IG. What to take for micro clotting? I just gotta go back to first for the kidneys and adrenal glands. Of course, you can have stuff to help promote immune function, but it comes right back down to the whole purpose of clotting and imbalance in clotting is because waste has accumulated, whether it be around tissues of the blood, whether it be in the kidneys and the adrenal glands, etc. First, you got to clean everything up, and number one, you got to start that by diet. What you eat is important. It will change the chemistry in your body. All right. How do you fast? Number one, one way to fast is to not eat, but just doing a. Can you fast with herbs? Say pure water or dry fast is better because everything stops working. AI said pure water or dry fast is better because everything stops working. All right, so if you're talking about fasting, a dry fast is basically where you eat nothing. It's the most, dangerous type of fast because most people aren't prepared to do it. Okay, so you have dry fasting. The second is water fasting. You know, what type of nutrition can you get in your typical standard water nowadays, right? But the number one way to fast or get stuff online quick is dry fast, which is the most dangerous in my opinion. The second will be water fasting, and then the third will be mono fruit juice fasting, and that would be the one I would suggest. So, like let's say a grape juice fast, and then the next one after that would be just a fruit juice fast. So just consuming different fruit juices, and then the next one after that, you could say a vegetable fast, but like a vegetable juice fast, but I would just say just consuming fruits, only fruits would be the fifth one, in my opinion. So from top down, you got a dry fast, water fast, mono fruit juice fast, and then just consuming fruits. But yeah, so you can add in herbs while you're fasting too. But typically, a fast really is not eating. That's really what a fast is. But yeah, you can fast with herbs. 8 hours, I learned assimilate, eliminate fasting. Asana. Oh, love. The love. I answered that question already. Wait, where am I? Yep, I answered that one. Totally detox. You're right, bro. You're going doing a good service. Thank you, Alkaline Herbs. Detox from artificial sugars or sugar cravings. So look into bitter herbs. Definitely check out some bitter herbs. You want that bitters, and more bitters. So herbs that have a bitter action. So burdock root, dandelion root, golden seal root. So bitter actions is what you want. I have stage 4 kidney function. I need something to reverse. So you need a kidney formula. You know, try and diet too. You want to eat excess protein? Caution. You're doing yourself a disservice. You know, think about how did you get there in the first place? Whatever you were eating up until that point when you were diagnosed with it, think about all that stuff you were eating. And, in my opinion, don't try to, make a change. But herbs that can help, since pretty much it's TikTok and you, yeah, seem like TikTok, I just say it. So, look into herbs that promote kidney function. So, things like marshmallow root can help, corn silk can help, uva ursi leaf can help, uh, stinging nettle leaf. So, a kidney formula is what you want, a nice blend. Even some potentially dog grass or hydrangea root, those can help as well. Yeah, nettle can be used for the kidneys. It's just some people have a bad reaction to a nettle, whether it be stinging nettle leaf or stinging nettle root, stinging nettle seed. So it all depends on how your body reacts to it. That's why there are other herbs you can use to promote kidney function. Like you can use parsley leaf or dandelion leaf or parsley root can also be used to help promote your kidneys function. So, but the main takeaway is diuretics. That's the takeaway. And also too, a herb that can stimulate kidney function or get rid of kidney stones. That can what is this? Join my stimulate, get rid of kidney stones, strengthen your kidneys, soothe the kidneys. So just a blend of those types of herbs. Or does limonene mushroom extract good if you have autoimmune? Okay, does limonene mushroom extract, I guess you mean is good if you have autoimmune disease. A lot of it is that you gotta make sure you have an authentic lion's mane mushroom extract. Yeah, so it's I would say it's good for neurological issues. If you're talking about autoimmune problems, I'm not sure how well lion's mane mushroom works on your lymphatic system. Anytime you're talking about autoimmune, you wanna move lymph. You gotta think detoxing, moving lymph. The lymphatic system is your sewer system. It's responsible for getting rid of all your cellular and metabolic waste, which you would dump into your kidneys. Thanks for the follow, One Life. Third for swelling. So typically diuretics, look at parsley or dandelion leaf in combination with some type of adaptogen like ashwagandha root or some holy basil. So think kidneys and adrenals to help reduce swelling. Alkaline Herbs, what's your website? Do you have a website, Alkaline Herbs? Top 5, thank you for the follow. Hello, Beverly. Dang on IG. Alright, I done shot up again. Let me, okay, let me scroll back down. Herbs for swelling. What do you think about dragon fruit? I like dragon fruit. I'm not sure of its benefits, but I like it. Whether it be, white in the middle or pink. Is kidney associated with eczema or from where? Never had before till now. Yeah, so typically, since you're just tuning in, I'm still here, TikTok, don't you worry. I'm still here screen tapping. Um, yeah, so eczema, skin issue, your skin is your third kidney. The skin is dry and needs some help. Um, most likely what's happening is that the lymphatic system is stagnant, all right, and your skin is not healthy, so this waste is accumulating on the skin, causing redness, dryness, etc. So yeah, definitely. So getting your kidneys working will definitely help with eczema. What do you have to cleanse the kidney? Me, I don't have any products, but I just offer herbal suggestions. So, for example, what you would want would be something like dog grass or cordyceps mushroom, 4T, juniper berries, etc. And that's really you want a kidney formula, but specifically to cleanse your kidneys, you want a diuretic antiseptic action. So you have corn silk, uva ursi leaf, or juniper berries that can help with that. What is good for acid reflux? So understanding, what's causing it, diet change would be suggested, but, you would wanna look into things like chamomile flowers or lemon balm or, slippery elm bark, but most likely the sphincter muscle above your stomach is weak, so most likely there's a connective tissue issue, and then we start to talk about endocrine system, and more specifically, your parathyroid gland, but looking at chamomile flowers or lemon balm, slippery elm bark, or marshmallow root to help out. But a lot of it is how you combine your food or just eating and getting a full stomach. Yeah, so yeah, I see blood for blood clot, you should also purge and thin out the blood so it could circulate. Yeah, so on one hand, when you're talking about thinning out the blood, I mean, you can thin out the blood, but a lot of it too, on one hand, why are we thinning out the blood? Because it's constricted, right? So why is it constricted? Excess fats around the arteries. So yeah, you can thin out the blood, but you're still not going after the cause or fixing the problem. And that goes right back to lymphatic stagnation or excess stress, which ties right back to the kidneys and adrenals. But yeah, thinning out the blood can help. It definitely can help, but I see that it's temporary because you still got, say, constricted arteries. Detoxing from artificial sugar cravings. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So bitters or herbs for your digestive system can help. Because when you're talking about detoxing from the artificial sugars, they can be stored, as fat in the adipose tissue. And now we're outside of your digestive system, and now we need to look into the lymphatic system. And you have your kidneys and your skin, the main outlets of getting rid of waste in the lymphatic system. So things like horsetail or gotu kola for the skin, um, corn silk, parsley, dandelion leaf for the kidneys. But what helps with circulation, sorry, just joined if you already discussed. Hey, nah, Mac, it's all good, man. I've been sleeping on IG over here, so now I'm paying the price for it. But for circulation, you got ginkgo leaf and gotu kola for circulation all throughout the body. So ginkgo leaf and gotu kola, both of those can help. What we had over there. Yo. Yeah, so what do you recommend to cleanse the kidneys? Again, check out corn silk, clove earthseed, or juniper berries to cleanse your kidneys. T-foam, I think you're probably talking about alkaline herbs. He's the one talking about a product. Yeah, she says, I want to order from you for blood clots. I started eating fruits, veggies, and lost 70 pounds. Yeah, yeah, going raw will do that. But most of us are overweight. Believe it or not, most of us are at a LBS limit we're not supposed to be at. Mackie Moore, did you get that? Herbs for circulation. Kidney. You up north? Yeah, a lot of people up north are into herbs. Yeah, cool. If you think I'm taking too long to answer questions, that's fine. You know, that is absolutely a-okay. I mean, if you're a client, it's completely different. But I am doing this for free. And also, too, if you want curative, if you want to reverse things, if you think you're going to use, let's say, 3 herbs for your kidneys, and then that's it, no, not going to happen. If you think you're going to use 5 herbs just only for your kidneys, not the case because the body itself is a system. Because yes, you want to promote detoxification by promoting your kidneys function, but also look at your digestive system. If you can't break down the nutrition properly and then absorb it properly, how are you going to promote your kidneys function successfully? You just can't do it. It's a certain system that you want. It's a process. You got to think holistic. Everything's connected in your body. Your thyroid goes down, that could be it can lead to skin issues. Liver goes down, can lead to immune problems. Kidneys goes down, it can lead to blood issues. It can lead to adrenal fatigue. Adrenal glands go down, it can lead to digestive issues, etc. Pancreas herb for diabetes. Check out bitter melon fruit if you want something specific. I mean, bitter melon fruit is said to have some anti-diabetic bitter melon fruit, but typically, uh, you know, the pancreas is an endocrine exocrine organ. So think about bringing balance to your entire digestive system and bringing balance to your entire endocrine system. So you want herbs for all the organs in those systems in combination with herbs for the kidneys. So I must have missed a question for a woman. To follow Martha. Okay. Are you a vegan? No, I'm not a vegan. What herbs are good for boosting testosterone? So typically, with men, testosterone specifically, what's the one that I can't think of the one that comes to mind. I don't remember off top. I just know when dealing with men, of course, testosterone, you have the adrenal glands you want to focus on, as well as your testes. So ultimately, you want to make sure you got good testicular health. So cleavers can help with that, as well as also look into making sure the prostate is okay. Or Ursa can help with that, and then just adaptogens for adrenal glands. I mean, I've heard about the She Legit one that could potentially help, but I haven't done much research on it to confirm or deny that. Thanks for the follow. Oh, you gave me the heart. That's what's up. Yeah, so liver cleanse and boost metabolism. So the cleansing the liver, I would say look into red clover blossoms or yellow dot fruit. If you want to keep it simple, but understand too, you want to cleanse the liver. The liver is a part of your digestive system, so you really want herbs for your entire digestive system. All right. So, but yellow dock root and or red clover to help detox the liver because cleansing, you're talking about moving lymph. That lymph movement. And when doing that, kidneys, adrenals, as well as skin are typically herbs you want to focus on. And when you're talking about boosting metabolism, you have to look to your endocrine system if you want to boost your metabolism. All right, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down over here. To boost your metabolism,